Let's start off with a parable. Hi, I'm Rabbi Cohen of Whole Kosher Services. Once there was a poor family, very, very poor, destitute, barely scraping by. And they heard that in a very distant place there were these dark mountains. And in the dark mountains there were jewels, gems, precious stones to be had on the ground for nothing. So he's debating with his wife, and finally he decides to go. He sets his wagon, says goodbye to wife and kids. It's going to be a 2-year journey. And he finally travels, and he finally gets to the place, and lo and behold, in the dark mountains, he sees these precious diamonds, rubies, all of these right there on the floor, like rocks on the ground to pick up, and he's dancing. Now, there were local people there who saw this guy doing, what's he so jubilant about, right? And he says, look, and he says, you got to eat here, you got to sleep here, you're going to here for a while, you're visiting, it's a long ways to go home. You have to eat. We don't pay with those kind of things. That's not our currency. Our currency is rags. Shmatas, right? That's your new Hebrew word for the day, shmata. We pay in rags. Everything's in rags. You want to eat, rags. You want to sleep, rags. Really? Oh, okay. So he gets a job. He's washing dishes in the back of a restaurant. It's a society there. And he scrounges and he scrapes and he saves a wagon load of rags. Amazing. Look at this, riches. Amazing. And then he finally has to ride home. His wagon got a little messed up from the long journey. So he has to take a stone from the local thing just to wedge it, to secure it. And then he rides home all the way back. And he brings his wife out of the house, and he's covering her eyes. And then he takes his hands away, and she sees a wagon load of rags. Now, some people bring this parable as fish. Fish was the commodity of the dark mountains. I'm not a big fish fan. I don't even want to think about the smell of rancid fish. She sees a wagon load of rags. She says, 2 years I scraped, I scrounged, and here you are, Shmendrik. Okay. Of course, he's taken off the wags. He came to his senses, and he's seeing the wagon, and he remembers the rock that he wedged to stabilize the wagon, pulls it out, and it was a huge diamond like this. Thank God, a happy ending. The question is, what does that compare to? Our souls were sent here into this world, of course, to get what is free, actually, what's free to be had on the street. But of course, when our souls came down here into the bodies, we got influenced by the timing going, no. Those are not valuable. This is valuable. This is valuable. Some things we got influenced to think other things are valuable, but they're not so valuable. So I'm going to leave you with this question is, what do you think those things are that our soul was cast down here to collect, to get, to bring back? We're not here forever. To bring back that are valuable, and then what are those things that maybe we lost track of, that we might think are valuable, but are really not valuable?